Okay, I guess time to get this thing started. This is my second one. Uh, First one I did, I told you I was going to make this like 4 parts every time, plus maybe a little overtime. And I plan to do that again. First off, I hope you like my shirt. I dreamt about this shirt before I bought it. And I was going through the store the following day after I dreamt about it, and I saw it in the store. So when I saw it in the store, I had to get it because it was the gorilla of my dream, you know. So that's why I got the shirt. I also got this hat. I like hats. I'm kind of a little different. I mostly like berets and fedoras, hats like this. I'm not too much of a baseball cap guy. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but I like to wear different kind of hats. I have to say, the wife, Mary, told me I shouldn't be drinking and smoking when I'm making this video for the kids. And she's probably right, but they need to see who I am. Plus, I also get to say, don't do it even though I do it, which kind of sounds stupid in a way. But I can say this. You could ask, how old do you think I was when I started smoking? And the answer would probably surprise you. I was 27. It took me a long time to get stupid, but finally got stupid, and then happened to be one of the few that get addicted to it. And hopefully one day I'll quit. So I recommend you don't try it, because you might, accidentally be one of the ones that gets addicted to cigarettes. So it's best not to go there at all. Anyway, because Mary brought this up, I figure I'll tell you a story about her. We've been together since 72. We got married in 72. So it's 2016 now. Do the math. We've been together for a long time. And we've been through highs, we've been through lows, just like everybody else. Managed to come out okay. One time when we were in Utah, we went to a lot of places. We lived in these apartments, and it was late 70s because we were in this area, they called it Area C, and you paid less rent there because you were right next to the runway. So you'd be watching TV, and all of a sudden, like the guy said, and the killer is, and fucking planes come by, starting to land, and you couldn't hear squat. That's why the place was so cheap. But anyway, we lived there, and we had this one room set up. Back then we were younger, and we liked to party a little bit, have fun. And we had this one room set up, right? And the only furniture in there was like these cushions. And the assignment I was before this place, I was in Thailand, and I bought all these tapestries. They were kind of cheap, but they were really nice looking. And I bought a bunch of different ones. So inside the room, we had them posted on the walls, just hanging down. And we had these cushions, and we had this fan. You turn the fan on, and the tapestries would wave, and you kind of feel like you're in Saudi Arabia or something. It just felt nice. And anyway, one day we went in there for kick back and relax, and Mary says to me, she wants to learn how to play poker. So I'm like, okay, I'll teach you how to play poker. Just one thing, how about this? We play chug-a-lug, okay? We get this glass, and we get some tequila, vodka, whatever, and whoever loses a hand chugs. And she goes, okay, we can do that. I said, okay. So I went and get a bottle of booze, bring a glass over, shuffle the cards, I deal them out, right? And I said, okay, what you got? And she says, I got 3 4s and these other 2 cards. And I go, okay, I've got a pair of kings and a pair of 10s. I win. That's how you play the game. She goes, okay. I go, you got to chug. So she chugs it. Anyway, the rest of the next, I don't know how many hands, if I had a good hand, I won. If I had a bad hand, I'd also won. I made her drink one drink after another. I forgot how many, but there was a bunch of them, you know. And pretty soon I'm kind of sitting there looking at her. She's looking kind of weird, you know. She's kind of looking kind of weird. So I'm like, "What's the matter, babe?" She says, "I want to go pee." And I go, "Well, go ahead, go pee." And she says, "I can't get up." And I go, "What do you mean can't get up?" She says, "I can't get up. I'm too drunk." And I go, "Okay." So I stand up, go over and I grab her, and I yank her up, stand her by the wall, and I sit back down, and I go, "Okay, go ahead." And she goes, "I don't know if I can walk." And I'm like, "What?" And she said, "I don't know if I can walk." And I said, "Well, you better be able to walk, because you're going to do it by yourself. I'm sitting down now." And she's like, "Oh." So she starts going down the hallway, touching the walls all the way down to the John. The John was at the end of the hallway. And she goes into John, and in her condition, she forgets to close the door, right? And she sits down, starts taking a whiz. And I'm watching her. She's got this big smile on her. She's all happy now because she finally took a whiz, right? So I walk over there, and I look at her, right? And I look down at her. And I say, "You feel a lot better now?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah." She says, "I feel better now." And I go, "Did you forget something?" And she goes, "What?" She says, "Your pants." She got your pants on. And she peed through her pants. She's just sitting there. She was so messed up. It was funny. And she's like, "Whoa, wow, wow." And I said, "Don't worry, babe. I'll take care of you." So I reach over and I grab her. And the bathtub is right over there. So I grab her and I jerk her in the bathtub. And she kind of hits the bathtub like... And I reach over and turn the shower on, the cold water on. She's like, "Ah!" I screamed. I thought she was going to kill me that night. Yeah, I made her angry, but we didn't really get mad. It was just a lot of fun. So sometimes we do stupid stuff like that, and it's all in jest. I mean, we're still together. We talk about this once in a while. Because there have been other stories where it's the other way around, where I'm on the short end of the stick. And maybe next time I'll talk about that time. And she actually said she felt bad about that because she saw me going, "Oh, oh, oh, oh." That's another story. Okay, that's the first part. The next thing I'm going to talk about is going to be about a story from the military. So that's going to be part 2. Be back with you in a second.